Tracker, how are we doing today, bud? I hope you're doing well. Yes? And Crispy, it's good to see you online as well, on my live. And everybody else who's joining in, I appreciate you guys for stopping by as always. I'm going to share real quick to a few people and see if we can drum up some interest. Give me just a second. Okay, I'm almost done. Almost done. All right, here we go. Karen, how are you? And who else we got in the room? I think we are good to go. All right. I am. First of all, I'm gonna go live again tonight, so I'm not gonna be on here long right now. Probably another 30 minutes, and then I'm gonna go live tonight. I'm trying to figure out what I want to do tonight for live because I didn't really plan anything. But the options are I could do a matchbook game that would be on YouTube. I could do a back issue box tour that would be on TikTok. I could do a comic book auction that would be on YouTube. And I could do a comic book recap that would be on YouTube and TikTok. So I'm trying to figure out which one of those I want to do tonight. So if you guys have any requests, I'm more than welcome to listen. But either way, anything we do is going to be fun. Guaranteed, it's going to be fun. I've actually got a box of, also got a box that I haven't opened in a long time. It's got some interesting stuff on it. Like, for example, the Scarlet Spider Ben Riley's I haven't seen. Haven't opened in a box or had in a box in a while. Oh, dude, I've got Patsy Walker, the Hellcat. I forgot she had her own series. Just so much stuff. Inhumans versus the X-Men. The Invincible Iron Man. Let me try to turn this light off. Maybe. There's too much of a glare for you guys. Maybe. There we go. That's a little better. So yeah. And Swordmaster. Shang-Chi. The Swordmaster. Master of Kung Fu. So yeah, just some cool stuff in boxes and boxes on boxes that I have. So I don't mind. I think I might go through some of this stuff tonight. I tell you what, I love going through random boxes and finding stuff. I was talking to a customer about that today, because he's got a bunch of stuff. Oh, Nightwing 96 cardstock cover. Look at that. Check that out. But he said he had a box of stuff, so he wanted me to order him some comic sleeves and some bags and boards. And we were talking about him going through his comics and how much of a thrill that was. Batman and Bigsby. I don't know if you guys remember Bigsby from The Wolf Among Us, or Bigby, not Bigsby. Bigby from The Wolf Among Us, and this puppy right here. All right, but this isn't what I wanted to show you today. Oh man, even though I want to show you, this isn't what I wanted to show you. If that makes any sense at all. Alrighty, I didn't realize I had this one. Just had to make sure it's not an adult comic. Sometimes I buy stuff off of people. Thacker, I know you're always looking for Predator, dude. I know it. There's Miss Meow. And if I come across some Predator stuff, I'll be happy to let you know for sure. For sure, Thacker. Or Tracker, sorry. And who knows? There could be some Predator stuff in this box I got beside me. Who knows? I got all kinds of stuff. All kinds of stuff. I was just looking real quick, our Tracker, just in case. Karen, well, people on here call me Scav. People out in public call me Sensei. And those are the two names I actually go by, believe it or not. This is a mixed bag of stuff. Even some Batman Rebirth stuff is in here. Oh wow, I didn't know this was in here. But again, that's not what I wanted to show you. I can show you this stuff tonight because I am going to go get some food here in a minute, and then I'm going to come back and get ready for whatever show I want to show you guys tonight after I eat, of course. But what I wanted to show you, I'm going to have to back up a little bit, was this book that I got. This, I guess you call it a book, that has mini posters in it. And I'm going to frame these mini posters, and I'm going to sell them. Now, this is all stuff from DCeased, one of my favorite storylines, as a matter of fact. But this is all stuff from DCeased, and let me just show you some of the posters that are in here. These are all removable posters, so I gotta be careful while I'm removing them. There we go. And this is cardstock, as a matter of fact. But this, for example, is one of the posters. If you guys can get a good look at that. Supergirl looks like she's been through some stuff. Karen, you're gonna give me the 1,000? Go for it. I appreciate it. 1,000 likes. Go for it. I don't know if you can do that in 30 minutes. Here's another one. This one I'm definitely putting in a frame because if you guys are horror movie, wait, already? Ain't no way. What? Thank you, Karen. I appreciate that. I didn't know you were gonna like spam it, but I appreciate you. Thank you so much. But if you're a horror movie fan like I am, guys, and a Joker fan, horror movie and Joker fan, I can't go any higher than that. But this is sick, dude. A zombified Joker. Holy smokes, that's sick. That would make a good poster for sure. Oh, this is interesting. This time, Supergirl's holding Superman. It's awesome. And Tracker, you're very welcome. I'm sorry I didn't see your message earlier. Okay, what else we got in this big poster? Oh. Ooh. As awesome as this looks, I don't even want to frame this one. But I guess it must be done. Being the huge Batman fan that I am, I didn't even want to see this. Okay, so somehow I got sexually suggestive content. Somehow I got restricted. So oh, I appreciate that, Tracker. That's very nice of you to say so. But look at this mess. Look at this. Of course they're gonna have Batman. They're gonna do Batman like that. Of course. Okay, this isn't creepy at all. This isn't creepy at all. Okay, that's creepy. That's really creepy. We should unbox more tonight. Unbox what? More comics? Is that what you want me to do tonight? Okay, we might be able to do that. I got plenty. I got plenty I can go through. So we might do that tonight. Here's another epic poster. Dude, I'm telling you, these posters are insane. Oh my gosh, this is awesome. Here's another one that I'm framing for sure. Now I know I got one particular Red Hood fan out there, and he is going to love it. Dude, you're a Red Hood fan too? Top 3. Oh, yeah, you're definitely a fan. That's definitely a fan for sure. These are going to look good in a frame. Well, assuming I can find a frame that'll fit them. I think I can. Look at that. Just amazing. Amazing stuff. And whoever's on my Twitch, I keep forgetting to change the title of my Twitch. I did gaming last night, so you probably see Deadpool on there. But obviously I'm not playing Deadpool, so my apologies. 101. How you doing, 101? Guess what you just missed? Wait, let me double check and make sure. 101. Are you? I keep forgetting if you're a Red Hood fan. I keep forgetting, but I'm pretty sure it was either you or 5-4. I can't remember which one of you were the big diehard Deadpool or Red Hood fans. So I'm going to be on both. I'm going to be on both tonight. Right now I'm on both as well. I'm trying to grow my trying to grow my Red Hood. I'm trying to grow my YouTube channel. So I'm going to try to be on there as much as possible. And if I keep getting restrictions at this point, Coach Swift, you might be right. I think you might be right, and I think they sell these like some good quality, well, decent quality ones at Walmart. Believe it or not. But yeah, guys, be sure you subscribe to my YouTube if you would, so I can get that to grow up a little bit. As you can see, I keep getting restrictions on TikTok, and that means that people, for 10 minutes, they restrict me, and that means people aren't able to see me in their like For You page for like 10 minutes, or however long they restrict me. I'm going to show you. Um, oh yeah, dude, that never gets old. You're right. But I'm going to show you what got me restricted this time. And TikTok bot, if you're listening, this is not sexual. But I'm going to show you what got me restricted. This. It's because the TikTok bot is a tryhard. Like if they see anything that looks even close to some sexual content, they restrict me. But anyway, moving on. Here's another one. This is one of my favorite DCeased um, posters. Well, covers on a book actually, but they turned it into a poster. Maybe I should do a contest. I might do a contest. I might do a contest to get my YouTube channel up and try to figure out. I could try to figure out, like, if someone, whoever refers the most people to my YouTube gets a free foil comic. Maybe something like that. And then I would have to figure out how to tell who came over to who. I could have entries and then put people's names on the injuries and have people vote. I don't know. I'll figure it out. You know me. I'm always coming up with something. Always trying to figure out a way to do something, but that's how my shop survives. I have to have the shop survive. So I can keep bringing you guys awesome content like this. That's Big Barter, by the way. I still gotta do my scavenger files. Man, so much to do. Here's another creepy one. Gracious, dude. this. To be honest, all of these are kind of creepy. I'm not gonna lie. They're all kind of creepy. Here's another one of my favorite ones. Okay, I don't know that I've seen this one. But also a cool poster. I have seen this one. For sure I've seen that one. This is probably my least favorite one. But maybe there's a comic book collector who's in the military that might like it. Who knows? And then this monstrosity. And this. And this might be the last one. Of course it is. And this beast of a poster. Yeah, so those are all of my DCeased posters. And I don't know if I want to get all of these framed because I might not sell them all, but let me see how many there are. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait, let me just look on the front of the thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10, 15, 20 posters. So that would be 20 frames. Karen, I appreciate your support. Are you doing this by yourself? Or are you like just liking by support? That's awesome. Thank you. I do kind of want to look through this box. I still got a few more minutes left. I do kind of want to look through this box, but I kind of do and I kind of don't. I kind of don't because I want to save it for tonight. But I kind of do because I'm curious as to what's in here, what all's in here. Alright, I'm going to look through, and if I find a comic, oh, some of these are damaged. Some of these are comics that don't have covers. So I might be able to do this box. Because some of these are damaged. Okay, okay. I'm just going to show the ones that aren't damaged though. Like, for example, this Doctor Strange 45. That's pretty cool. And I already showed this one, but if you weren't on here, you probably didn't see it. Here's Orgs, number 404. Batman Rebirth, number 1. That must be a variant cover, and it is. We've got Teen Titans. Yes, Karen? Oh, Karen says, I love your live stream and I'm doing this with full support. Thank you so much, Karen. I appreciate you so more than you know. Little shops like mine. So I've decided to do this full time, and which is going to be hard if if it doesn't grow. So my plan, of course, is to make it grow. So any support, like what you're doing, even what you're doing, is incredibly helpful. So thank you so much. When am I getting back online? I will be back online later tonight. Um, Probably around 8 or 9. Probably around 8 or 9, which means I need to go get something to eat right now. Suicide Squad #1. That's got a little bit of water damage. Some of these are a box that I dropped in. Well, not I didn't drop it, but somebody that was helping me move from or to a Comic Con dropped into a puddle of water. But I can't blame them because um, it was raining really hard. Joy asked, "Can we buy books from you?" And the answer is yes, Joy. And I just got restricted for some reason. Another sexually explicit content, whatever that was. But the answer is yes. Karen, you're awesome. Holy smokes, that's awesome. You're like a one-man arm or one-woman army. And your name is Don Joy. Oh, Joy. Joy Williams. Your name is Don. Okay, awesome. Nice to meet you, Don. But yes, people can buy comics from me. What I usually do um, is I do a back issue box tour. That's one way I sell comics, and so I go through some of my boxes, and people tell me if they want something, if they, if I'm selling it. Um, then I collect everything, and at the end of the live stream, um, or either the next day, I usually send an invoice as to what everything cost, and if they want it, they can pay on that invoice. But I usually give people 3 weeks to pay on stuff, and you can even make payments along the way. Oh my gosh! Holy smokes! I'm glad I opened this box. But anyway, you can you can if you don't want it, then you don't have to pay for it, of course. But if you're telling me to pull it, then obviously you want it. I usually try to price things in advance. Like if something is like if it's like a $3.99 comic or $4.99 comic, and the value of it is like $5, then I just sell it at the cover price. If it's something that's going for, if it's something out of my back issue boxes, like not the boxes that I go through on the like these brown boxes, but the box that I have back here. Let me show you what I'm talking about. I can take you with me. So I do what I call my back issue box. And this is these are like current issues. In my current, I mean they're in the back issue box. But my back issue box is back here. These are from the TV. Most of them. Some are new. Like when my shows like this get two stacked. These get two stacked. Then I put them in the back. Don, this is my newer stuff. I do not have Invincible. Every live stream that I do, somebody asks me if I have Invincible. And Half Metal Jack is saying, what's my favorite one of all time? Are you talking about my favorite character, or are you talking about my favorite comic? Are you talking about my favorite storyline? I'm not sure what you mean my favorite of all time. Well, I'm about to get off right now, Karen. So, um, when I first, the reason it's hard for me to bring people on as a guest, I do have guests on when I do debates though. But the reason is because I'm trying to see what people are saying, and I'm trying to find stuff for people, and you know, keeping up with who's joining in. So when I bring people on as guests, because I like to give people attention when they're a guest, it's hard for me to do all of that. You know, my brain don't work that way. But um, okay, Joy or Don is asking how much for the current Avengers run. Like you mean all the ones that I have? Or are you talking about like the latest issues? But anyway, nothing against you, Karen. Of course, it's not you. I think you're awesome. I think you're awesome just for supporting. A copy of each. So, here's the thing. Whenever we order comics, especially small comic shops like mine, whenever we order comics, we have to order like 2 or 3 months in advance because they have to have time to get everything from the comic company themselves. And I'm talking about distributors. But um, so if we miss, like if we order, let's say I order 5 of the latest run of Avengers #1, and then I run out, and then it's like on like issue 6 or 7 when I run out. It's probably hard for me to get an issue 1 because um, the distributors haven't gotten any more from the companies. So they get from the companies um, based on what we order, if that makes sense. So if all the comic shops orders of that Avengers #1 came up to 6,000, right? I'm just throwing a number out there. If they all came up to 6,000, then the comic book distributor might order 6,500, and then once people run out, they're drawing from that 6,500 or that extra 500, and once that extra 500 runs out, the distributor doesn't get any more. So if they do, it's usually like a second print or third print or something like that, if they even make a print. So that's how that works. So the comics that I have, I usually order like a bare minimum, and once they run out, it can be hard for me to get them. But I can sell what I have already. I'm a huge Avengers fan, by the way. I love Avengers. I like the old school Avengers more, but I'm still an Avengers fan. Karen, I'm gonna have to say thank you again because that was awesome what you did. But anyway, guys, I am going to have to run. I'm going to go through maybe a box or two tonight when I get back, and or maybe do a back issue box tour as well. I do like going through my boxes because it's like random for me. Um, the back issue box tour is separate from just going through my boxes. Let's see, Don. No, I don't have any left. started their venues. They have the newer venues. Do they have any better venues? I don't have any left. I've only got a couple of issues left with the newer venues. And that's because it's not selling very well, so I don't order many copies. I've got like a 10, a 9. This is the newer venue. And yes, Carnage is part of the newer venue. And then I've got some newer venues here. These are all newer venues. And then I've got this stack of the venues. And this might be the one you're talking about. But let's take a look. You're not bothering me, dude. You're not bothering me. You're not bothering me at all. So here is the 5. These are all covered parts. Okay, you did it. You did that pretty much by yourself. Like that. Alright, good enough. That wasn't a bother at all. This is what I do. This is what I do. This is kind of like a box table. I also do it with shelf comics. I don't have to worry about trying to figure out what they're selling for prices. They're all covered prices. So that's pretty easy. Let's move on to that. But look for me. If you saw me in here this morning, like you guys can look for me tonight. I would say probably say closer to 9. And if you want any of those done, just let me know. I would have to take all of the cover prices on all of those. Most of them, I think, are $3.99. Yeah, most of them are $3.99. I only see $4.99 this small. I'm looking. Oh, there might be a couple of those $4.99. But when I get back on tonight, I can check for you. Okay? If you want or if you want one copy of each of those, I can check for you tonight. But I just gotta run because if I'll stay on here all day if I could. But unfortunately, I'm a little hungry and I have to go get some food. But I'll be back on tonight. It's really good to meet you, Don, by the way. And I will follow you as soon as I get a chance. Karen, you as well. You definitely get a follow because you have been supportive. And anybody else on here, follow me if you would. And we'll have some comic book adventures together. All right, Don, I got you back. And Karen, I think I already follow you. I'm not sure. I think I did already. Oh, and guys, be sure to follow my YouTube channel if you would. My YouTube, subscribe. They say subscribe on YouTube, but be sure to subscribe to my YouTube if you would. And I'm working on a contest to. Oh, perfect, Karen, perfect. But I figured I did, but I wasn't sure. But I am working on a contest for my YouTube, and I got to figure out a way to do it. But I have plans. Joy, I will. I sure will. Send me, Joy, if you would, send me a DM just to keep me fresh in your or keep you fresh in my memory. That you want Avengers. Just send me a DM that just says the Avengers run, and then that'll remind me to look back over it for you. You're awesome. Thank you, Karen. But yeah, I'm going to do a contest to see who can help me get or who can get the most subscribers to my page or the most followers to my page on YouTube, and then I will give out an epic foil comic. And I've got some foils, believe me. Hang on, people. Here's just an example. It could be this foil Red Hulk #1, which is awesome. But I've got some better foils than this. This is just one that I knew where it was. So it could be this foil. But Karen, you are freaking amazing. Like a machine. You have every one run except the one coming out. You must be a huge Avengers fan. You want to know a secret? I have Avengers #1 from 1963, graded at a 5.0. I told you I used to be a huge Avengers fan, especially the old school stuff. Love the Avengers. Love them. Oh, nice. Nice. All right, well, sweet. Well, I'm going to go get some food, guys, and I'll be back on. Look for me around, we'll say 9 o'clock, just so I have time to look some stuff over and unwind and stuff, and eat and get fat and then digest. And then I'll see you guys soon. All right? Until next time, it was great to meet the new people and the people I haven't talked to before. But until next time, as always, stay safe, stay awesome. This is Scav here on Scavenger's Hunt, and I'm out. Karen, that's what I'm here for. Always. I'll talk to you soon. Take care.